Here at KC101, Hometown Country, the official media sponsor for Raise the Region, which is coming March 8th. This starts in the evening at 6 o'clock around dinner time and goes right through March the 9th, which is Thursday. And this is an amazing, huge, everybody works together fundraiser to help our local nonprofits. And believe it or not, $2.1 million was raised last year. There was a total of 321 nonprofits throughout the 7-county region that participates in this. And Tioga County had more than its share of funds raised last year. Wellsboro Shared Home was last year. You guys joined us, or joined Raise the Region. It was the first time it was offered to Tioga County. And with me is Virginia Jackson. She's the administrator. And how'd it go for you guys last year in Raise the Region?
Pretty close to 8,000.
That is great for a 30-hour fundraiser.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to beat that number this year, although any funds raised goes to a great cause. So I want to know about the Wellsboro Shared Home. It is a personal care home for folks. It is extremely affordable, is what I understand. You're a nonprofit organization, and your mission and goal is, I assume, to make the best it can possibly be for those that need personal care.
Absolutely, yeah. My thing has always been, if this was my grandma or my grandpa at the home, how would I want them treated? How would I want them cared for? That's kind of how I have taken my approach to each of our residents there.
The Wellsboro Shared Home, how many residents are approximately? How many are there now? And I know your capacity changes by whether you have couples or singles there, but what's a typical amount of people there?
So right now we have 14 residents in home. We are licensed for 31, but that would be doubling up a lot of beds. Only way I would double up a room is if it were husband and wife, best friends, sisters, something to that effect.
And these are people who are still ambulatory, able to move, get around on their own, but they need a little assistance. And you got to think about people that live alone. Once you get to a certain age, there's always that risk if you fall down. A lot of people can't help get themselves up, or if they're injured, if they can't get to a phone, what are they going to do? 24/7, someone's there to help if something happens?
Yep, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we have somebody there. We're really a one step above being at home on your own. So all of our residents are ambulatory. They either walk on their own or with a cane or a walker, rolling walker, bathe and dress themselves, may need minimal help to do that. We provide all of their meals, all of their laundry services, cleaning. We have a med cart. We take care of their meds as far as administering them, reordering them.
That can be a big thing if someone forgets to refill, or did they take their medicine and they take it twice? People have ended up in the hospital for that.
Yep, absolutely. It can be a huge deal if you're not taking your meds. We do have some residents that have come in for really that reason, because they weren't medicating correctly at home.
And I think one of the key things to staying young and keeping your mind young is using your mind. The few times that I visited your place, I see activities going on. I see people playing board games. I see people doing things and getting out and making friends too, and socializing. Nothing is more damaging to a person than if they have no human interaction hardly ever in their life.
Correct. Boredom is a mind killer, I think. When Wendy Reber came on, she was very good at bringing activities back into our home, getting the activity program up and running, because COVID, as it did with everything, killed our activity program. And so she has been very good at bringing more people, more activities into our home, which has benefited the residents.
Virginia, let me talk with Wendy Reber regarding this part of that, if that's okay, because I know that you're saying she's brought a lot of this.
Yeah, she's done an amazing job.
And Wendy, I've known you forever and ever and ever. Have you done charitable work your whole life? Or at least the whole life that I know. It seems like
that's right.
Tremendous asset to our community. And to be a resident at the Wellsboro Shared Home, do you have to be from Tioga County? Do you take a preference?
Nope. Really, there's no. You can be from anywhere. You just kind of have to meet
individual cases to whether their needs are what you can meet.
Correct. Yep. It's on an individual basis.
So last year you raised close to $8,000 through Raise the Region, because people, we care about our elders. They've done a great deal to help us out along the way, so here's our chance to help them. So if someone wants to make a donation, Raise the Region is March 8th and 9th. It starts at 6 p.m. on the 8th. And when you make your donation during Raise the Region, there's something called Stretch Funds from Blaze Alexander that adds some extra money to your donation on there. So Virginia and Wendy, thank you so much for joining us here on KC 101. RaiseTheRegion.org. You'll learn more information on there, and the event coming up 6 p.m. on March 8th through the end of the day on March the 9th.